little update. So I've got quite a bit done. I am on stage 2/3, I guess you could call it. I'm waiting. DF Goblin just sent my stage 3 and a remainder of some stage 2 parts that I was missing. In the box, they sent me with my stage 2. They sent 4 brake lines that were all the same length, which are actually for the back. So I need 2 longer lines that go up front here to finish the brakes up front. I installed my brake lines, transmission line for the brake and transmission fluid reservoir there. Finished out my gauge cluster on the dash. I have boost and oil pressure and AFR and voltage, and then I finished out with the DF Goblin switches here. So I have horn and hazards on that side, and then info and return on this side. I got the turn signal switch installed, as well as the steering shaft here. So turn signal works pretty well. Let me see if I can get it. Come on, I kind of struggle with that key. Got the lights installed, and my switch works for those. I ended up doing the dual lights on each side. They're the aux beams. On brights, they're both on, and they are bright, let me tell you. Also, let's see, what else have I got done since I last updated you? Finished out the rear brakes. The only thing I am missing is I still need to bleed the brake lines on the rear as well as the front. Still waiting on those brake lines for the front from DF. And then I need to run my transmission cables. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I'm kind of watching some videos and looking at some photos that DF has put out to make sure I do it right. And then I also have the parking brake to install as well, which there's no layouts for where the parking brake should go, but I'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, I'm waiting until everything else gets here from DF so I can install this the intercooler fan. I'm installing everything so that way when I supercharge it in the future, everything's there and it's a plug and play thing. So I'm waiting on the PEX tubes from DF, which should come with my stage 3 kit. And my stage 3 kit is going to include rear brake lights, as well as my turn signals. And then I think I ordered side skirts, as well as my seats. So once all that stuff gets here, the PEX tubing should come with that shipment. So I will my next plan is to put the PEX tubing in, put the radiator or the intercooler, I guess, up front, run a wire from the fuse box here, the BCM fuse box there, and run it for ignition on. So anytime I turn the ignition on, the fan's turned on and it's cooling that. And then I'll run it back and leave it there for the future, since I am planning on supercharging this at some point, just not quite right now. And then I will get the tunnel cover finished, get the linkages finished for the shifting gears, as well as the parking brake done, get my brakes bled, get the front brakes finished, and then finish up with electrical, and I'll call the IODOT and try and get this thing registered in the state of Iowa. So keep following. I'm hoping here in the next month or so I will have it on the ground and I'll have a first drive for you.